It has been an amazing week here in Phoenix, Arizona. It's time to kick off our third and final hour of coverage of 3 days here at the Super Bowl State in Arizona, getting set for actual football coming up this weekend, and thrilled to be here on the Roku channel and this Rich Eisen Show terrestrial radio affiliate in Sirius XM and Odyssey, our whole audience, for the man who has been in town performing in front of sold-out shows at the Mullet Arena in Tempe, Arizona, performing here at the Super Bowl himself, Bert Kreischer. Good to see you, sir.
Thank you.
Have you ever performed at an arena called the Mullet?
No.
Okay.
Definitely under-delivered. It's funny, they gave me a plaque. They said, you set record attendance at the Mullet Arena. And I was like, everyone in the room's like, wow. And Shane Gillis, one of my openers, leans in. He goes, they've only been open 8 months.
Well, you set the mark.
Yeah,
People have now got to go reach it.
It's
Bert.
freezing. It's a hockey arena, and so there's ice under there, and I'm shirtless. My chest is, I am like freezing the entire show. I think I'm getting a chest infection from these hockey arenas.
Oh, my gosh.
It was awesome. Super Bowl experience is like none other. I was telling you guys before the show started.
Yes.
The offensive line of the Kansas City Chiefs showed up to the show last night. Like the whole O-line.
Is that right?
Do you remember the scene in Revenge of the Nerds when the Omega Moose start walking through the door? I felt like that. I felt like Booger just going 1, 2. It's amazing. You think you're a man. Their hands are so much bigger than me. I think if I was going to get into a relationship with a dude, it would be like an O-lineman.
Yeah.
Yeah, just even showering together, he could just clean me so quickly. They're amazing. They're amazingly large.
Now, you saw them from the stage, or you saw them backstage first?
So I got a text from Orlando Brown.
Yes.
And he said, yo, we're going to come through. And I was like, yeah, sure. So the whole time I'm looking for offensive linemen in the audience. And I'm like, and my fans are dudes, and they're big dudes.
Yeah.
I'm like, that must be them. I don't know where these guys were sitting. I don't know what happened to those poor seats. Those seats are destroyed. These are the largest men. I mean, everyone kept just coming up. And this is what's crazy about Super Bowl weekend. There's girls in my meet and greet.
Yeah.
At the end, there's never a woman backstage. I've never had a woman backstage. There are beautiful women backstage. Everyone's like, "What? This is insane. This whole experience is insane."
It's a Super Bowl week, man.
Yeah.
This is it.
And the tickets are so affordable. Should we talk about?
Go for whatever you'd like.
So I tell Mark Norman and Shane Gillis, my two openers.
Yes.
I say, hey, we're doing the Mullet Arena. We'll do 2 shows. We do 1 show Saturday night. Mm-hmm. Sells out at Friday. Sells out at Wednesday, at Thursday. Doing 4 shows. Guys, it's a little treat. Super Bowl tickets on me. Good seats. Mm-hmm. $125,000.
Well, you're going for the primo if you're talking about that.
I didn't know. My wife called and she goes, they just took $125,000 out of our account. Is something going on? Do you need to talk to me about something? Are you going to South Africa for a month? I was like, no, we're going to the Super Bowl. I don't even like either of the teams.
See, now that this is your rookie experience mistake, is you need to check the prices before offering to take people in primo seats.
Or
first.
wait until the O-line comes over and they go, we each get 15 tickets. Do you want some? I went, are you kidding me? One guy's like, well, you got to sit with my parents. I was like, I don't get along great with parents. Does your dad drink? Because I'll black out in front of your family like I do my family. Yeah, I feel like I need to put money on the Super Bowl now to try to break even. I'm not going to make money at the Mullet Arena. I'm going to lose my ass on this Super Bowl. It's been a great experience.
Bert Kreischer here at Super Bowl 57 in the state of Arizona. So I've been told that, as you mentioned, these aren't even teams that you root for, but I have been told that your sport of choice, that if you could choose, is, if I'm not mistaken, involving a Frisbee and the world of golf.
By the way, Ricky Wysocki came to my show last night.
Yes, sir.
One of the best disc golfers ever. And I introduced him to the O-line. I was like, gentlemen, I want to introduce you to my athlete. This guy can huck a Frisbee. I mean, just great forehand, great backhand. I love disc golf. I love it. It's an extremely accessible sport. It's fun. You can smoke weed while you do it. You can drink. It's great. Like, you see big dudes that are out of shape, and then they're like, and then they just throw a great disc, and then you're on the course. He's like, indica or sativa? And you're like, sativa. And he's like, I grow my own. You should try this. And then it's awesome, and they're beautiful. It's beautiful landscapes.
Well, because I mean, they all look beautiful if that's what you're doing while you're playing disc golf. I mean, you know what I mean?
I don't know who does it sober.
So what the hell is it? I mean, please have the floor.
So it's regular. Here's what I love about it. The learning curve is extremely accessible.
Okay.
So it's little discs. They're all shaped roughly the same size, but they're different weights.
Yes. And
you have a driver, you have a mid-range, you have a putter, and they're like 350 yards, and you throw a frisbee, and you get like usually 3 shots to the goal. And, And it's really fun. You can play with all your friends, and everyone learns really quickly.
It's on an actual golf course?
No. Well, they do some on an actual golf course, which I hate, because literally, you know how arrogant golfers are, and I'm a golfer, but if they see a bunch of stoners throwing a frisbee on a golf course, they're like, excuse me, my privilege is hurting. My dad would lose his mind if he saw disc golfers over at Avila. But they do have them on some golf courses. Usually they're in the woods or in the forest.
Okay.
And it's just awesome. It's really fun. I'll take you.
Please.
Yeah.
I've heard nothing but great things about it and how you are nuts about it.
I love it. I love it so much. And it's because it's like a fresh sport. It's like the beginning of the UFC when Rogan got involved.
Yes.
All the champions hit me up and they're like, yo, I live in Pensacola. You want me to take you for a round? And then they give you a bunch of discs and then they tell you what you're doing wrong. And so you have the greatest golfers or disc golfers playing with you and showing what you're doing. It's amazing. It's a very the community is amazing, and by the way, it's my fans too. Like every time I go there, they're like, "No way, you play disc golf?" I was like, "And I smoke weed and drink. Can you believe it? It's my brand."
Bert Kreischer here on the Rich Eisen Show. Okay, so sure, I'd like to go.
It's fun. You'll love it. You'll love it.
All right.
You'll love it, and it'll frustrate you at first because you'll see people so much better than you, and you'll go like, you can get a little competitive, and then you're like. And everyone tells you, "Oh yeah, you're throwing up. You got to throw down. You got to really rotate, and it's fun. It's really fun."
So, which team do you root for in the NFL? What team is? Do you have a team, Bert?
My team is the Bucks. It's always been the Bucks, but I was the Bucks fans when it was in the Soul
pre-Brady, very pre-Brady, pre-Josh Freeman.
Yeah, I was a Bucks fan when dudes went to the games shirtless, spit tobacco, and I wish I'd say more, but Doug Williams was my favorite player ever, ever.
Yeah.
I idolized Doug Williams, and so when I went to college, I didn't watch much football, and then when I got into stand-up, you only root for the games that you see because it's your fantasy teams.
Yes.
So you pick the Cowboys or the Broncos. So I was a big Tony Romo fan, and then when I moved to LA, we get the Rams, and my wife's like, "Let's get season tickets," which are way more affordable than a Super Bowl ticket. You can get a box at the new stadium for literally half a seat at the Super Bowl.
But for $125,000 for 4 tickets, are you sitting? Are you in charge? Oh, 6 tickets. Are you administering the coin flip? I mean, you must be on the 50. You must literally be like out there. Bert Kreischer's got the commemorative coin, flipping it to start Super Bowl 57 for that amount of money.
This is the rub.
Oh no!
They don't tell you your seats until Friday.
Get out of here!
You don't know where you're sitting. I mean, I want to storm the Capitol. I'm so upset. If you think those guys felt like they were misrepresented, I don't even know who I gave the money to. I don't even
Oh my God!
I don't even know. My manager just goes, "I need $125,000," and I gave it to somebody. I feel like Bernie Madoff's client. Like I'm just sitting there going, so you think Bitcoin's gonna really do well? I hope this money turns out. Matt Damon said we're cool.
Oh my God.
I heard Tom Brady's involved. This should be a win-win, right?
I'm sorry, I'm laughing so hard and crying.
I don't even know I don't even know when I get my ticket.
Bert, it's the greatest heist ever.
Yeah, it's for the Puppy Bowl. Bert's going to the Puppy Bowl.
I'm like Kaiser Soze, but I still limp.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
If I have bad seats, I'm gonna be living. Hate the Super Bowl. I'm gonna be rooting against both teams.
Oh Oh my God.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God. My wife is so angry at me. Oh,
She thought you were robbed.
I could have helped out so many poor children, and I'm just throwing money away.
We have to know.
There's people mining cobalt, and I'm sitting here with, oh, I feel like Brewster's Million.
Oh, God.
I'm sweating and laughing.
I'm done.
And I'm not the one 125 grand in the hole. Oh my gosh. So can we get the postscript when we find out where your seats are? Like, I'm now on the edge of my seat.
Oh, I will. It will be on my Instagram. I will be posting this on my Instagram Sunday, and I will tell you exactly what seat I'm sitting in,
Please.
where they are, and oh man.
Or maybe just stay tuned for the game and you're handing Andy Reid his Gatorade, like some sort of fantasy camp.
I'll be Kevin Harding the field, just running up hammered, shirt off.
I would pay for
we
that.
We did it. O-line, son. Yeah, I will see. I'll tell you where I'm sitting on Sunday. Hopefully it's good.
Wow. Oh my
there
God.
are so many dudes with big money schemes watching this right now going, I bet Bert would invest in this.
That's right, yeah.
Exactly.
Bert, I reimagined the fork. It's a monkey fist, and it's a little trigger. You'll like it. You'll like it. Bert, how about this? Coin operated.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The machine's coming up on May 26th. This is it.
Yeah,
We're
let's
finally going to get it, right?
Yeah.
How long has this been in the making? Like years, right?
Well,
no.
my brain is not all bad.
Okay.
It was on the shelf. It was on the shelf for a while because of Putin, and so they were like, we don't want to put it out, and then I just was like, I'm gonna leak it. So I went on Rogan's and I leaked the trailer, and it got a lot of great traction, and no one mentioned anything that they had a problem with. No cancel culture came after me. Everyone liked it. Even people that didn't like me, they're like, I hate Bert, but I really want to see this movie.
Who hates
and so
you,
then
Bert? Good
Sony
Lord.
got involved, and we did an announce, and we're coming out Memorial Day weekend in 1,000 theaters.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I hope everyone enjoys the movie.
And then Mark Hamill is in this, correct?
Mark Hamill plays my dad. My favorite story of this is the woman that one of the women that plays in the mafia, she's a Russian woman or a Ukrainian woman. She's like, she goes, we're going to dinner with Mark Hamill. She goes, do not bring up Star Wars. I said, well, it's Mark Hamill. It's going to come up. She goes, no, please. Avoid it. I have never seen the movie. I know it's like a big thing, but I don't want to insult him.
It's big.
And so I go, okay, so we sit down for dinner. I go, Mark, Eva's a huge Star Wars fan. And she freezes, and he goes, oh, really? And she goes, yes, I love good guy versus bad guy stories, And I go, Eva, who's your favorite character? And she goes, well, Chewbacca. And I go, can you do an impression of Chewbacca for Mark? And she goes, hello, my name is Chewbacca. And Mark goes, you never seen it? She goes, I've never seen your movie, Mark. I want to, though. I hear it's really good. He was great. Mark Hamill was amazing. He delivers everything you want out of him, because obviously all of us looked up at, when we were kids, as him being Luke Skywalker. And some people let you down when you meet your heroes.
Sure.
Mark Hamill does not. He over-delivers. You say something about Harrison Ford, and he goes, you want to hear a good story? That's Mark Hamill. That's Mark Hamill. He's
Fantastic.
awesome.
I love it. And that's coming out on Memorial Day weekend.
Memorial Day weekend.
The Bert cast is crushing it. 2 Bears, 1 Cave with Tom Segura.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm having a good time. I just need to keep living. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the Miami to Bahamas comedy cruise might put a crimp in that.
Oh yeah, we're doing fully loaded comedy cruise. I can't wait. That's my dream. The comedy, those cruise ships.
Yes.
I love cruise ships.
You do?
Oh my God! The fact that no one can leave? Are you kidding me? It's the best feeling in the world.
27th through the 31st of 2023. That's October 27th through the 31st. Tickets start at $125,000. So be careful. You don't know where you're going to be in any cabin in the cruise. You have no idea.
I'll be on the road all year trying to pay off this Super Bowl. Savannah next week, Tampa, Orlando.
Come on out to just check them out on the Tops Off World Tour. Great to see you, man.
It's
what a
such
pleasure.
doing
I'd love
this.
to come on your Bertcast.
I would love
Let's
to
go
have
do
you.
some disc golf.
Done.
Let's figure it all out, man.
Done.
I really would love to do that.
And wait, shout out to Sarah Tiana, still on Moment House right now.
Fantastic.
Yes, yeah, right. It's
Right,
on
go.
Moment House right
Yes,
now.
right now.
Yeah, go check it out.
Right
She is-
now?
Right now, it's on Moment House. You can buy it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and it is.
Sure.
She is the best, one of the best comics in the business.
Yes.
Top of the game. Absolute amazing. I'm really excited
Well,
for her. I
obviously-
saw her on the show. She murdered.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
As you know.
Yeah.
We love her, and thanks for coming in, Bert.
Thank you.
Congrats on everything going on with you, and continued success to dig out of your hole.
Thank you. I'll be posting my Super Bowl seats on Sunday on my Instagram.
There you go. And instead, no, that's a darkness retreat for sure. for 4 days. Check him out, Bert Kreischer, right here on the Rich Eisen Show. Also on Twitter and Instagram.